Hello everyone, SM Collectibles here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. I've taken a break from doing some videos, as you probably gathered. It's been a while since I put one out. Sorry for the delay in times, I've just been caught up with work and Christmas period, New Year, etc. But Happy New Year, and I hope you all had a good holidays, good break. And for the video today, I've got some exciting news, which you've probably seen already because I'm a bit late to the party, but I'll have a discussion about it. And that's Union Arena coming to English. So I've spoken about the Union Arena trading card game quite a lot on this channel. It's something that I really like, I've enjoyed. I've opened some stuff, I've done a collector's guide, etc. You can check all of those out. And since the announcement for English, those videos have been gaining more views and more traction, which is much appreciated. I appreciate all the support I get on this channel. So I thought I'd do a video about my thoughts on it coming to English, etc., what it will look like. So Bandai have announced it. They announced it last year, the end of last year in December, that it'd be coming out October this year. So it'd be coming out October 2024. And interestingly, they've shown kind of three pilot sets, which is Hunter x Hunter and Jujutsu Kaisen, which was the same for Japanese. But instead of Code Geass, which they had in Japanese, it's actually Bleach, Thousand Year War. So they're starting off with Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, and Jujutsu Kaisen, which is a great decision. They're three massively popular anime, and that's going to be a good launch, hopefully. That's good titles to get people enticed into the TCG. And I believe there's kind of the Bandai World's Card Game Festival things happening at the end of this month, so January, and they'll probably do some promos there like they did in Japanese. They did the Jump Festival version 0 promo packs. They'll probably do something like that there. So I reckon that's when we'll get the first look of the cards in person. You can see on the Bandai website some of the English cards, how they look, how they read, how the text looks, etc. Mainly Hunter x Hunter. There's also a demo game available to play. I'll try and put a link to that in the description. There's a demo game on the Bandai website where you can play a few games of Union Arena. It's not an app like they've done before with One Piece and Digimon and Dragon Ball Super. It's just on their website. So you can play it on there. I tried to play it and it was really slow. It was really laggy. I don't know if that's just something with my computer or the internet here or whatever happened. But I recommend giving it a try, and I'll give it a try again to see what it's like to play. So that's kind of where the stage we're at now, what's been happening, what's been announced, when it'll be coming out, what can you play and do so far. So it's going to be interesting because it's going to be an interesting release. I'm really excited, first off, that they decided to announce it in English, because I didn't know they were going to. From what I'd heard, they didn't have any plans for it in English, but they decided to. They decided to release it almost a year later after they announced it, but that will be coming at the end of this year. And what do I think about it? Well, first off, as I say, I'm excited. In terms of collectability, I think personally it has a lot of opportunity, because the cards, the 2-star, 3-star parallels, 1-star parallels even, they look really nice. They look great. I'm sure they'll look just as nice in English. Hopefully they don't change any of the texturing, the gold foiling, or how they do them. Hopefully they look just as good. But I'm excited to see that, and there's a lot of opportunity taking for a good kind of comparison. A TCG to compare it to is Weiss Wars, right? Because that's an anime-based TCG that's got different sets, etc., from different franchises. And there's a good friend of mine, PokeMike. He does good videos on that, so I suggest you watch those. But it's also Union Arena's backed by Bandai, so they've got access to a lot of big franchises. Hence why they're starting with Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, and Jujutsu Kaisen, three massive anime. So there's the Union Arena will have big anime as sets. I mean, some of the ones that come out in Japanese, for example, Roboco, aren't particularly big, but that doesn't necessarily mean that in English they're going to do all the same sets as Japanese. I don't know if all the Japanese sets we've had will have English sets. And another point to mention there, which is important, is licensing issues, right? For example, the My Hero Academia set, that's a big Union Arena set. It's actually a really good one. I think it's one of my favourites. I doubt that will come out in English. The reason being, there's already an English My Hero Academia card game, Universes. So I doubt they do another one, or they have the licensing to produce that in a card game. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. but I also don't know how the release date will go, because in Japanese they usually did about 2 sets every month at the end of the month. So I don't know if it'll be the same as that, if they'll do them more frequently, less frequently. I know Weiss does a set every 3 weeks or so, so that's very frequent, but we'll have to see. Bandai usually don't do sets that frequently with their English card games, but we'll have to see how they compare. It'll be interesting to see. And so the collectability, I think there's big opportunity really. Even if people just get a few of the cards, they've seen how popular One Piece is. One Piece is huge at the moment, which is also made by Bandai, the One Piece trading card game. I think the One Piece cards do look slightly better, but Union Arena, there's a lot of opportunity for the cards to look great and for people to enjoy them. If they enjoy an anime franchise, even if they just get a couple of sets, even if they just buy Bleach, or, I don't know, say they just buy Code Geass when it comes out, or whatever. If they just buy from an anime they like, that's completely fine, and it gives good opportunity to get in the TCG and get some nice cards. That's a good selling point. Another thing which you have to look at with every TCG is playing the game, right? It's the playability of the game. And this is where it gets a bit tricky, because I've heard a lot of things about this game. The reason why I was led to believe it wasn't going to come out in English was because it wasn't a fun playable game. It was slow. From what I heard, it was slow, it was boring, and it was just basically a worse version of One Piece and Digimon, which is kind of the other two of the other big Bandai TCGs. Since then, I've heard mixed things. I've heard that it is quite slow and it's not very kind of competitive. I've heard that it's very easy to understand. It's kind of a step down from One Piece, which is already fairly simple to understand, and that's what I've heard. That it's simple, that it's not too complicated, and that's all right. It's good to get new players in, but it's also bad in the long term because you need a level of complexity to have high level tournaments, have people interested, have the top players keep being interested, play it more. There's got to be a reason to play it. Not like, why wouldn't I just play One Piece? Why wouldn't I just play Dragon Ball? Why wouldn't I just play Digimon? They need a reason to play it. So it'll be interesting to see. And as I say, I've not had much opportunity to actually play the game. I've only done some of the demo, but I'll try my best to do that as soon as I can if it loads, if it works for me, because I want to play it. So I can give my opinions more properly on the playability soon. Also, I will play it when it comes out because, as you probably gathered from the channel, I'm a big fan of Union Arena. But it's going to be an interesting one. Collectability side is there. Playability, we don't know so much. We'll have to wait and see. And I'm interested to see how they'll release sets, what sets we'll actually get, and potentially we'll get kind of signed cards, maybe, if we're following in the lieu of Weiss. And I know that I've done, the previous video I did, they had signed cards for the Japanese TCG. So we'll have to see about how that goes in English. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's got potential. I really do. And I don't know if that's just me kind of like coping saying it's going to do well, but I'm just excited for it. I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be a good year for Bandai and for TCGs, I can imagine. And I'll keep you all updated about it. I'll be posting more videos going forward from this. I know I took a break, but I've got a bit more free time now, and I'll look forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to come out and posting the information as it comes out on here. So thank you all for watching this, and thank you for the continued support over the time I've been gone. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below what set you're looking forward to. Are you excited? Will you play this? Will you collect it? Just let me know. And also subscribe to the channel, because when I look at the kind of statistics, a lot of people who watch the videos aren't subscribed, and I really appreciate you watching the videos. But feel free to subscribe. I'll do more videos like this in the future. I'll do more Union Arena videos. I've got some other TCG videos coming up. I've got some stamp videos coming up. I've got a few things planned. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye for now.